In the latest part of the story, Beerus finally shows up on Earth to confront not Moro, but as his typical visit usually comes with, food. The reason he is on Earth is not to scout out the most dangerous villain in the history of the series so far, but it's to get some food. It's been a bit since we've seen Beerus in this story, and finally he shows up with Whis. A complete analysis of why he's there shows that originally he was there to save them. The first thing it shows is Goku and Vegeta lying dead on the ground, and Beerus is out here saying, I'm getting kinda sick of doing favors for these guys. In these panels though, Whis is subtly giving him hints as to the main reason he should be on Earth. Beerus. It portrays Whis as being fully aware of what Beerus is doing, and when he tells Beerus that I left the Galactic Patrol agent behind, Beerus says, why do I care? Once again, he brushes off a very important aspect of his job and his position as a god of destruction to go and get some of that good earthly food. Once he sees Dende healing Goku, he gets the idea that, well, Goku gets a second chance, I'll just sit back and relax a little bit longer. But how long can he truly do that? At this point, even Whis is a bit surprised. When Beerus says, okay, time to go, Whis is like, what? Where? Only then, very briefly, when they go off to eat food, Beerus catches on to what Whis was saying earlier. He says, I feel like we're missing out on someone. Where's Beerus? Whis plays this off like it's nothing huge, and he just lets Beerus do his thing. As the story goes on, Goku and Beerus fight Moro together, and eventually, Beerus starts bringing out more of his angelic powers. This is when Beerus really starts paying attention, and he says it feels like Beerus just started using his angelic powers. He then looks at Whis and calls him sneaky, saying that the Grand Priest is going to be pissed at Beerus. It's never really been stated, but going off Beerus' reaction right here, the Grand Priest being mad at him, a god of destruction, over Whis, an angel, who you'd think would have more jurisdiction over another angel, Whis even says back to him, as you know Beerus, I do not act except under your direct command. Beerus has a lot of responsibility, and as you can see throughout all of these recent chapters, he's just been doing nothing. It is now being teased by Beerus himself that all of that laziness, as a god of destruction, the Grand Priest, when this is all said and done, is going to be angry at him for Beerus' sacrifice in this chapter. When Beerus arrives at the battlefield, he sees Beerus and he sees that he's using his angelic powers, and already he's becoming transparent. He is in the process of being erased. When Beerus sees this, he kind of freaks out. He says, geez, his body is already see-through. He then looks at Whis and blames him, saying, you left Beerus behind knowing this would happen. What kind of excuse are we going to feed the Grand Priest? When this story is done and Goku puts Moro in the ground, there is going to be some kind of confrontation between Beerus and the Grand Priest, and it seems like Whis has been setting up Beerus all this time. Whether this is a malicious attempt to get him demoted as a god of destruction, or just to get him in some slight trouble, Whis has been almost choreographing this entire thing from the sidelines, not directly telling Beerus everything he needs to know, and now, Beerus is dead. The look on Beerus' face for the first time in this arc, he is extremely serious and is now taking things very seriously. Something just wasn't seeming right with Beerus and this story arc. The way they were cutting back to him and how he was acting, it is setting up for something long term. Because an angel died on his watch, they have to make up some kind of excuse as to why this happened to the Grand Priest. That is everything to do with Beerus in the latest chapter of the story. Let me know what you think. Will he be demoted when he confronts the Grand Priest, knowing that his son died on his watch, and Goku is the one to avenge him? I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Dragon Ball video.